1-2 pick and roll. Harden and Paul. Oh, Chris Paul.
Ooh,
it's got to go in, Smitty. It's got to go in, Smitty. You are the president of Smitty's top plays under the rim. Can that go?
Chris Paul just, well, he was on the ones and twos there. I mean, Wilson just went flying off the screen. I mean,
that's like when your LP flies off your turntable and you can't hear it anymore.
Right. This is DJ Wilson exit stage left.
And watch the bench. Look at the bench. Oh, the bench loves it. Oh, wow.
Ever come across? How do you normally say salt of the earth?
Well, he's more than that.
Oh, no, he didn't.
What a
play
no,
by he didn't.
Paul!
Chris Paul, that is not right. CB3, stop it. Now you've got Chris Paul. That is not right. I mean, that's something you would see on the Rucker League. And if you're Zubac, someone else got to take Chris Paul out the air right here. This is not right. That ain't right.
Paul's done for the night. And let the guys start to lick their wounds and get ready for the next one.
Paul again pulls off his magic.
He's telling himself, I got to stop.
The foul to stop the action.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he could head over to the bench.
Oh, the left hand nutmeg. And what you like about it, in the words of Shaq, he's saying, listen, are you not entertained? When Phil Jackson came in 99, 2000, Shaq, myself, Kobe, we had been here since 1996.
Just Paul hit him with that Ginobili. Porzingis went to guard him out, he hit him with that sham guard Ginobili. You know, I always hear people say, you know, well, of course you can win the triangle with Mike and Scotty and Shaq and Kobe, but the triangle definitely.
Bill, a screen on Green. Again, the switch, and West has got the defensive assignment. Paul with the bounce. West may have turned an ankle, and the shot by Chris is in.
The people in the business, and Bob epitomizes that. Here comes Paul.
Looking in danger around Zubac.
Are you kidding me? No.
Timeout, Luke Walton.
However small they are magnified.
Goes down while by himself.
Now, Chris, you have to make that shot, right? Because that's going to be on every highlight. If you miss that shot.
A moment ago.
Okay, so he steps on the foot of Ajinça. Nobody's guarding him.
In fact, Lucas will take a basketball, put it right by Capella's head to get the proper shooting stroke as Chris Paul gets rid of the defender. Harden's raising the roof right as Paul pulls the trigger.
Long stretch was the best point guard in the league. He's got Bielitsa on him. That's trouble, folks. That handle. Nice touch.
Chris Paul was going to be throwing lob passes for the Rockets this year. Capella started licking his chops. And on cue, Paul to Capella for the highlight.
See, that was great. Keep an eye. Watch in the middle of the floor. Oh, he goes and gives you a little MC. But he knew the trailer was there. Beautiful move.
Chris Paul, the maestro, the point god with the dot.
Chris Paul. What a move. Oh, man. Listen to the crowd.
Paul behind the back to the rim. Did it again. Chris Paul putting it together in quarter number 4.
The other two members can step up. CP doing it.
Collison has 7, along with 2 assists. Chris Paul, 9 points, 1 assist. Looks like the ball has a string on his hand, doesn't it? It's amazing.
Boy, that would better be known as a yo-yo. Right here, that is called having someone on skates. He is a dance instructor, ladies and gentlemen.
Shot clock winding down. 1-on-1 with Jokic. Oh, pulls back, reloads, shoots, scores.
Oh, my goodness.
Here in Denver, another look at the magician that is Chris Paul. Rockets up by 3.
Paul looking to get it to Adams instead.
No. Come on.
Takes it himself.
No, he didn't. As this is Paul.
Oh, look at Rudy Gobert, did the 360, thinking that the pass was going to go back down to Adams.
I was going to say, he turned around and I saw the Gobert on back.
Ooh.
That's just
Not fair.
That's just smart basketball, man.
He was on the bench 3 of 9. Paul, in the meantime, just doing his thing, and that's what he does. Chris Paul, great footwork.
Paul is on him. Here's Paul accelerating. Flips to the corner. Tucker from the other side. Yes! A 3 from P.J. Tucker, his second straight. He's 3 for 4.
Dribble move. Look at that. I'm going to fake it to you. and then wait for you to come back to me, hit my man wide open in the corner. The handles of Chris Paul.
2019 LA. On the floor, watch out for Maurice Spates.
Oh, what a move.
Jeff Withey checks in and fouls Paul. That's 12 in the quarter. Withey will pick up his first.
This is a brilliant move. That in and out dribble with one hand, with his right hand, and then still able to hang in the air, get the foul, and finish. This is a brilliant move right here. You got to give Chris Paul a lot of credit on this one.
That was Clyde Drexler. I had nothing to do with it. Oh, what a great fake!
Yeah.
And a put up by Chris Paul. Said, stop that, Turkey. Watch this behind-the-back dribble. Himself. Jokers didn't know where it was at.
And he's brought it here, and it has been a foundation for him and for his bank account. Paul, he went for the one-hand monster jam and got fouled. Holy smokers. Look at the bench. Look at the bench. Look at Sam Cassell. 8 o'clock in the morning in the gym, why not? Look at the crossover. Let me go get him. If he doesn't get fouled, he's throwing that down with authority.
So Chris will try to complete the three-point play.
You look at the Heat's roster, they got a lot of talented players, and you think they should be able to make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference.
Olynyk.
Oh no,
Olynyk. Chris Paul putting Olynyk in the blender.
Whoop.
And a little bit of a push there to create the space. And the mid-range shot for Chris, the Woodlands Church Supermo will show you that Chris creates space for the mid-range shot. And the percentage that he shoots on that is like a
Paul to the baseline.
Perfect little pick and roll setup. He knows he's hot. Ralph, he knows he's hot. He's feeling it. 5 out of 5 from deep.
It's just
right.
Chris
Paul.
Oh, Paul broke his ankles and got the layup.
Wow.
Oh, he put the sauce on him. Chris Paul with 27.
It's 2 possessions. Starts with the drive. Joe Ingles crosses him up and watch the reverse at the rim. It's a very difficult shot to make.
Paul against Magruder. Uses the pick. Gets the freedom. Scores a jump shot.
try to set the pick. Oh, nice move by Paul to hit. Put the brakes on and was able to find some space.
Ball on Davis. Crosses him up. Crosses him up again. Oh my. Chris Paul.
3 on the mismatch. You can see the coach on the right-hand side of the screen calling for somebody to help, but no help available on that.
Now Chris Paul. He's now 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. 22 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Make it 11 assists.
Look at the ball handling of Chris Paul. He's got it on a string, making plays. Do that dance, Gator.
It's time for the Toyota plays of the game.
Thank you.
Here's Paul. Through the middle, into the corner, finds the shooter. Crawford finds the net.
Well said, Ralph, because Crawford's been doing nothing lately but shooting.
Jamal Crawford, 2:41 to go in the period. Clippers up by 4.
Outside with a miss. Paul gets into the paint. Falling away. Got it.
It looked like it was over. Chris Paul says, I still have something in my tank. To fake pass, the ability to get into the paint, and a tough deuce.
Here's Paul with 4 seconds left. Paul on the drive, got hit and banks it in! Wizardry from CP3.
Into a 3 because he knows it's a 2-for-1, and then he waved Danilo Gallinari down and said, I've got the matchup I want. Gets Paul Millsap reacting to the cross, then the between the legs. Come on, how good is that?
Getting a loose ball. Chris Paul in a hurry. He'll shoot the 3 again. Got it at the buzzer. Chris Paul with a 3. Air ball by Ingles. Paul weaves through everybody. Gets to the hole.
101-95 Thunder. Chris Paul stops and fires and fills it. Timeout, says Dwayne Casey, with 1:31 to play. Chris Paul showing who he is here down the stretch.
Memphis won tonight in Cleveland with hardly anybody playing.
He scores at the buzzer.
Why not?
15 seconds of the period. Chris Paul absolutely finishes off a remarkable period of play. Gets the ball off just barely in time.
What a move. What was that? A basket by an all-star. Kind of a running jump shot.
Here's Paul against Neto. The rookie getting his first taste of Chris Paul. There's another lob. Back-to-back to DeAndre Jordan.
Tonight's going to be especially tough for Rudy. Certainly helps to have a future Hall of Famer handling the basketball. Patiently trying to break down Sacramento's defense like he does right there. Off the dribble. Going sideline to sideline. It's Paul.
And then understanding, the inside-out dribble right there. And then just a scoop shot off the glass.
For the three-point line here in the NBA. On the hole. And just a little glance over to the Pelicans. Chris Gibb.
David over the Lions.
Yeah, and
Got to.
I think they'll run him out off the field, out of the arena.
Picked up by the big man. Usually relishes that opportunity.
Oh, did he fake him out?
Indeed he did.
Fake the shot, fake a pass. Job by Plumlee because Chris likes to shoot that three when everybody retreats.
In the foul circle, the freedom fire for the tie.
It just shows you how gifted he is at the offensive end.
Good fake by Paul. Wow. Fake by Paul.
Does not matter what they do during the regular season. I've seen this before with the Clippers. They play well.
Like Houston, they create a lot of baskets just one-on-one without a lot of help from everybody else. The Rockets are a little better in that, and there's CP3 again.
CP3 between the legs. Napier is one of the few guys that he can post up.
Yeah.
He says, I got him. If you're not going to double me, CP3 making the contact.
Paul has some help. Surveys. Paul. Jitters. Takes. You bet. Plus the foul. Chris Paul.
Rockets played 9 minutes tonight. Chris Paul putting on a show.
The conductor goes to work. He played behind the back. He says stopping, popping, creating separation. Chris Paul gets to that elbow, and that is his layup range. You cannot stop it.
Doesn't matter where he's at.
Paul hangs, strides, and scores. Oh, yeah, just enough. It's the fourth team foul. Boy, he stayed in the air just long enough. Just enough hang time, right, Mike?
Yeah, how about that crossover?
Out to Hart. Harden with Crowder on his hip. Paul fakes the pass and hits the short one.
How good is that? It's work here. Watch the look right, little ball fake to the corner, soft touch.
It's O'Neal, shot clock at 2. Paul, the dance, fires, good!
Look at this, dancing with the basketball. I don't care if you call glass or not. Heat check for CP3.